This man is the second most important player on the Baltimore Ravens.
2 years. Bridgewater in trouble, and down he goes. And it's the rookie, Oweh.
The first reason Odafe Oweh is the second most important player on the Baltimore Ravens is his ability to affect quarterback. We all know that this game is about throwing the football. We all know that this game is about star quarterbacks. And we all know that the best way to stop a quarterback is through crazy pass rush. Now, many people often get confused thinking that a good cornerback can stop the passing game by stopping the best receiver on the team. However, we know that this is not true. Let's take last year, for example. We saw the best cornerback in the entire league, Jalen Ramsey, get beat over and over again by arguably the best receiver in Jamar Chase. Not because Jalen Ramsey wasn't good that day, it's because Jamar Chase is a monster, and just like basketball, good offense will always win. However, there is one answer to this problem. Instead of trying to affect the receiver and letting the quarterback have a great game, you affect the quarterback and hopefully he can't get the ball to the receiver. That is why in the Super Bowl, we saw who the most important player was. It was not Jalen Ramsey. It was Aaron Donald. The Ravens need a player who can win one-on-ones and get to the quarterback. You affect the quarterback, you have a chance to win the game. The league is full of great talented quarterbacks now. Let's just take some in the AFC, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen. Let's take some in our own division. We have Joe Burrow and Deshaun Watson. These players will beat our defensive backs. However, if we're able to rush them, get the ball out their hand quickly, and never let them get comfortable, then we have a chance to go far into the playoffs. The second reason is because we know that a good pass rush not only affects the other team, but it affects our team as well. Oweh is the only person on the pass rush that will command a double team if he's at his top game. This will make everyone's job easier. It will make our team better at their job. Justin Houston will be better at pass rush. Patrick Queen will have one less blocker getting in his way to go make tackles. Defensive backs will have less time to sit back and try to cover. A good example of this would be a player like J.J. Watt in his prime. Though he wasn't surrounded by Hall of Fame players on defense, his ability to command double teams and make sure that everyone had to focus on him allowed the other players on defense to play above their skill level. Odafe Oweh has the potential to do this, but only if he takes strides in the right direction. And the third point that makes Odafe Oweh so important is that he is the key to improving the worst skill group on our defense. The Baltimore Ravens have a great defensive back. We will be good in zone defense, thanks to Marcus Peters when he gets back. We'll be good in man defense, thanks to Marlon Humphrey. We'll be good in the safety position. We'll be good with multiple looks. When it comes to our linebackers, we have Tyus Bowser when he gets back, which is a good coverage linebacker and is also good at going left to right. Patrick Queen is very fast, and we'll be able to run down running backs going left to right. When it comes to run defense, we'll always have big people on the defensive line, and this won't change this year with Campbell there being the center of that defensive line. However, when it's time to go get the quarterback, we really do not have a skill set there that will be strong enough for us to really be contenders, especially against better offensive line. There's only one player that jumps off my brain right now that can do that and be a menace to offensive lines, and again, that is Odafe Oweh. His ability to be the second most impactful player on the team and the first most impactful player on the defense will help make this team much better than it was last year. Again, defense is a team sport, so of course he cannot do it all alone. But if we're able to rush the quarterback at a high level, then every single part of our defense will be better. Not to mention, we'll do things like cause more fumbles, cause more interceptions, giving the ball back to Lamar Jackson. Rushing the passer is vital to the success of any team, and especially it will be vital to the success of the Baltimore Ravens. Last year, the Ravens were number 2 in run stop win rate. Yup, you heard that, number 2 in the entire league. However, when it came to pass rush win rate, the Ravens were number 14, a middle of the pack team. And remember, last year, we were very blitz heavy. And again, that ensured that you have one-on-one matchups most of the time because you're always bringing at least the amount of people that are blocked. So if we broke it down, down, where it was just a pure rusher versus a pure blocker with no linebackers blitzing up the middle or no DBs coming from the sides, the stats would be even worse for the Baltimore Ravens. We all know the importance of being able to get to the quarterback without bringing additional pressures, and was one of the big reasons that John Harbaugh decided to move on from coordinator Don Wink Martindale and go with Mike Macdonald. Hopefully, we will see Odafe Oweh take that next step. I think he has the skills to do it, and I believe he will achieve double-digit sacks this year. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more great content. Go Ravens.